Everything you've heard about the KISS years and the KISS stage shows and the spectacle is true. It's not a legend. We're going to show every new band how the big boys do it.
Nico, anything?
Nick?
Your mic's not on.
I was on mute because I was trying to listen to some of these. I won't say irritating, but yeah, I didn't do it.
So let's wrap up the last two tracks on this. Something Happens at Midnight. Maybe we got to do these one by one. Something Happens at Midnight.
Yeah.
So something happened at midnight on the streets while we were Creatures of the Night. And I think he's writing for Diana Ross because he was dating Diana Ross at this time. There's a part of me that's where Gene was like, well, I was writing for Creatures of the Night, but at the same time, I was writing for other people as well. This does not feel like a KISS song at all. Surprisingly, I like Gene's vocal pass at it. To me, this seems like I'm going to record this song. Here's a temp vocal track, and I'm going to give it to Rod Stewart or whomever to sing that. This was in no way, shape, or form going to be on any KISS album whatsoever, but it's here because it was written at the time. Nico.
So this was the first thing that made me text you guys earlier. This might be, first of all, the name of the song, in my opinion. If anyone on this screen or listening likes it, I'm sorry, and I hope you enjoy it. This is my opinion. The song title is so bad that I said, okay, let's hope the song saves it. This rivals Down on Your Knees for me in terms of like, I didn't just fall down the stairs. I'm choosing to take a nosedive down the stairs. If it stops me from seeing and listening to this song, that's just me though. Father, what is your take on this?
I freaking love this song, man.
Serious?
Oh, really?
Holy
crap!
It just reminds me of a like a 70s, like early 80s. Yeah, I've always been a sucker for some of that. Like, I'm not going to call it yacht rock because it's really not bad. It's just like a, I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, I'm going to make you guys laugh. Like Wham and George Michael had some songs like that. Like, you're right. Gene's in another. It has nothing to do with KISS. What's this? Yeah. This couldn't sniff a KISS album from, a state away. But I kind of like the groove again in this song, and it's kind of got a nice little melody. His vocals are kind of like really down and low, and I don't know. Like nobody ever got this song, right? Nobody else ever recorded or anything like that. Like,
not to my knowledge.
I really feel like back in those days, like somebody. I don't know who, Boz Skaggs. I don't know. So I'm just trying to think of some of those, like Daryl Hall or something. I honestly am laughing at you guys, but this to me has that 80s cheese all over it. Like I feel like somebody could have had a hit with this thing. And I like it. It's pleasant to my ears.
This is my biggest surprise of the day. That's why you didn't say anything in the chat earlier.
No,
why you didn't say anything in the chat earlier. I'm not calling you crazy. I respect it. You also have a soft spot for that kind of sounding thing, and that's not a bad thing.
Who is the?
It's in your nature.
Is it Christopher Cross sailing?
Yeah,
take me. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of that. I don't, like I said, I like it, but in the context of Creatures of the Night, I understand why this was a pass. That I think he wrote a really good song, but it's just not a really good KISS tune. But I'm with you, Nick.
I'm listening it to I love this song. Guys.
I cannot believe Rob too. Y'all are good for you guys. I'm happy for you guys. Oh my God, he's playing it. Good for you guys.
Good.
Oh my God,
I'm happy for you guys.
It's such a mellow, like it just really is a dated song, gentlemen. But I don't know,
man. Well,
it's going to come to me right now. I don't know why I'm having a blank, but it's like
something.
I could picture
something seemed to happen to you guys with this one, but something did not seem to happen to me. I will say something seemed to miss for me.
Nick, it's going to be all right.
It's going to be all right. Why don't you say that 500 more times? It's going to be all right.
And
So, Gene Simmons demo, I believe this was on the Vault as well. It's so funny to hear this. Like you hear him pressing the boombox, and I forget what the new drum sample program that was out at the time, where Gene is playing with the drum samples they got, because Gene was writing off on his own. So while Paul was doing "I'm a Legend Tonight" and "Nowhere to Run," Gene was constructing these songs. So this song it's going to be all right, but it's the last on this disc for me for a reason. I don't like this anywhere near Something Happens at Midnight, but it's all right. Nico,
this is where I would have went in the studio with this thing, and I would have said, "You better stop. You better stop wasting the equipment and our time, please." This is a smidge better than the last thing I just listened to.
Oh man!
whoa!
Oh my!
One either. I'm not into this, guys. I'm not. I'm sorry. I feel bad.
You're too cool, Nico.
No, it's not that I'm too.
Your language is offensive.
I just can't take what he did with. See, I can't even remember the other one. What he did with "Feels Like Heaven" was different. These two things, I can't buy Gene doing it. I can't. I don't. If these were Paul songs, I might like him better. That's what I'll say. I just can't with Gene.
You brought up Diana Ross, but you might be right, Rob. This is really. He's really Cher. Was he with Cher at this time too? I don't remember.
Doing something.
I think he was with both of them. I can't remember which one he cheated on with or went.
You guys are gonna kill me because I don't
one.
mind this song either, man. You know what? It's not bad.
No,
the melody's not bad. I love the song "See You Tonight," right? And that's like a really simple song that I never really remembered from the solo album, and when they did it Unplugged. I'm not saying that this song is "See You Tonight," but I could see this evolving and becoming something like that, simple, basic in nature, with a nice hook to it. It doesn't ever really go anywhere, this version, but I've heard a lot. This is where I disagree with my son. Like, I've heard a lot worse previously.
All right, let's settle down. Well,
This is where I'm at. So I think it's okay. I think it's all right. I really do. I'm closing the disc out and saying, well, all right, man.
All right.
That I did not expect.
I
really thought. Well, hey,
right. Do it, Nick.
Just earlier.
Nick, do it.
Just earlier, we did talk about how we do sometimes follow each other's taste, or I follow his. But now you see that's not always the case.
No,
because holy hell, I did not expect you to like. God bless you both. Yeah. You both are better. You both are better than I.
If I saw Gene, I would love to talk to him. Like I would just talk to him about these two songs and just say, dude, I want to get inside your head and know exactly what.
He wouldn't even know what you're talking about.
He'd be like, what are you talking about?
He has no memory of these songs.
You're like, they were on the Creatures. He's like, did we?
He's like, well, anyway, did you buy my soda?
My money bags?
Soda.
Have you tried money bags?
No, but Rob did.
Yes, but Rob did.
And Rob now has diabetes. I'm sorry, Rob. Right?
Diabetes.
Diabetes. Oh man.
Well, this is where we close out the Killers transitioning into Killers phase. I would say we flip it over, but we're going to start disc 3.